classic cottage breakfast. Coming right up on Weekend at the Cottage. Welcome to Weekend at the Cottage. I'm Nick Manojlovich. To begin, I request that you subscribe to our website. Number two, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel? And when you do, please click for notifications, drop us comments, and also give us a thumbs up if you like our videos. Last thing you should know about my partner in cottage crime, my business partner Carol Bagazi. She's available by email, carol@weekendatthecottage.com. Also on our social media platforms, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I truly think this is the quintessential breakfast, not just here at the cottage. You can make this in the city, but it's one of those breakfasts that always gets rave reviews because it's so enjoyable. We're talking about bacon and eggs. I'll walk you through step by step. With an added bonus, we're making crispy hash browns. I'm even going to show you how to make toast. That's not so hard. Actually, the recipe itself, it's all about a timeline, and again, I posted that timeline attached to the story on our website. But for this video, I'm going to break it down into the components I'm preparing. Let's start with the first one. It's all about crunchy hash browns. A couple of things you should know about. The first, the potato we use, I like to use russet potatoes. I peel russet potatoes and then I shred them using a box grater. When preparing this, allow one potato per person. Now that the potatoes are shredded, we need to soak them in water. I have a bowl of water, take the shredded potatoes, place them in, and then stir them about. Let them sit in this water for about 1 to 2 minutes before you strain them. Then repeat back into a clean bowl of water. Again, let them soak for a bit and strain them. Why do we do this important step? To remove the starch. This will make sure your hash browns are not gummy when you cook them. Once you've strained your potatoes, we have a clean dish towel on the counter, and then working in small batches, put a clump of the potatoes in there, twist it up and wring out that excess moisture, transfer to a bowl. Repeat until all of your potatoes are nice and dry. Then we need a little tiny bowl, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon kosher salt, about 1/8 of a teaspoon cayenne pepper. I like things spicy in the morning. And then mix those ingredients together in a bowl, add a bit of black pepper, and now slowly sprinkle, toss, all of this beautiful flavored mixture over your potatoes. You're ready to go to stovetop. I have a large skillet, medium heat. As soon as the pan comes to temperature, we're adding not butter, that'll burn, instead of vegetable oil. We're adding about a tablespoon of vegetable oil. As you add your potatoes, they will sizzle. Then you need a spatula or a flipper, and we're gonna tamp those potatoes down. At about the 5-minute mark, you'll start to hear the sizzling. Lift up the hash browns, break them into larger bits, flip them over, take a little bit more, flip it over, and you'll start to see this beautiful browned potato start to appear. Tamp it down, wait for a bit more, and you keep flipping the potatoes until they're perfectly crunchy. I like to serve hash browns on the side plate. I break them up from the skillet onto a beautiful plate. How about a finishing touch of kosher salt, a dollop of sour cream, and then if your garden is already in motion for the season, a little bit of chopped fresh chives. This will go to table when we're ready to serve, along with a fork to serve it with. Let's have a chat about bacon. I used to take a big skillet, stick it on the stovetop, grease everywhere. Yes, the aroma in the kitchen was great, but boy, was it ever messy. Instead, how about a baking sheet? We have a sheet of tin foil, and then if you have little wire racks, place them onto your sheet and then lay out bacon. I like to allow about 5 rashers of bacon per person. That's about ½ a pound total when making for 2. Then lay your bacon on top of the wire racks, make sure they're nice and evenly distributed. And then let's add a little bit of a flavor boost, a sprinkle of brown sugar, a little bit of black pepper. Oven is preheated to 400 degrees and the bacon goes in. This will take about 12 minutes to 15 minutes to fully crisp up. Open your oven at about the 10-minute mark, looking pretty good. Notice how all that fat has dripped away. This ensures that you have crispy bacon. I like to serve the bacon directly on the plate along with the eggs. Oh, talking about eggs, they're up next. One of my favorite ways to enjoy eggs is over easy, but if you'd rather have poached, scrambled, hard-boiled, soft-boiled, you name it, prepare them. But I think over easy is the most requested way that most of my guests enjoy their eggs. We start with a skillet, medium-high heat. When it comes to temperature, about half a teaspoon, if, of butter. Swirl it around the pan until it's nice and bubbly. This is an important step. I took the 2 eggs per person. I have a bowl on the counter. Crack the eggs into the bowl beforehand. No shells, no mess on the side of the skillet. Now we're over to the skillet. Bubbly butter. Take that bowl and just gently let your eggs fall into the skillet. I really like the fact that they're both hitting the skillet at the same time. It ensures that they cook evenly. First thing we need to do is let those eggs bubble up. And you'll notice them bubbling along the sides of where they are in the skillet. And as soon as you see the center start to go opaque, we're going to need to flip them. Practice does make perfect. If you have pets in the house, this is when they come running in case you make a mistake. But with a little bit of practice, you'll be able to just make sure your eggs are loose in the pan. Look at this, they're moving around nice and shimmery. As soon as they do, it's just a flick of the wrist. Quickly they turn over, and now the last part of over easy, we don't want them to cook too long or they'll be over hard, which is what we don't want. So with the eggs, flip for maybe 30 seconds max. Next thing we do is we're transferring over to a plate. When you're ready to serve, plates are on your work surface, the eggs go on the plate, the bacon goes on the side. A little bit of fresh fruit, please, whether it is sliced melon, it could be some berries, how about just sliced orange as we've done here. Toast goes down, comes up buttered, we head to table. Hash browns are there, along with some favorite condiments, gourmet ketchup, a little bit of mustard, and then our late season strawberry jam. Click there if you want to attempt to make our beautiful jam. When everyone sits down, it is the quintessential moment of the weekend. What a great start to serve the ultimate cottage breakfast. Bacon and eggs. Stop watching, start making. I hope you enjoy, and then come on back and see us again. Good.